What if fear didn't control your life? What if you could break free from the chains that hold you back? Imagine the choices you'd make, the dreams you'd finally chase, the opportunities you'd seize without hesitation. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. It's taking that first step even when your heart races. We picture courage as heroic acts, but it's also in the quiet moments, saying I love you first, apologizing, or showing up as your true self. It's in the everyday acts of vulnerability. Courage is a muscle built every time you step into the unknown. Each small act of bravery strengthens it. Think of the entrepreneur who risks everything for her vision. She's scared, but her purpose is stronger than her fear. Her determination fuels her courage. So ask yourself, what would I do if I weren't afraid? What dreams would I pursue? Maybe you'd apply for that job, end a relationship, or move to a new city, or finally write that book. The possibilities are endless. The answers reveal the gap between your current life and the life waiting for you. They show the path you need to take. Closing that gap is the work of courage. It's the journey of a lifetime. It's the journey from who you are to who you want to become. Embrace it with all your heart. Courage shows up in everyday life, often quietly, without fanfare or recognition. It's not always about grand gestures or heroic acts. More often, it's woven into the fabric of our daily routines, showing up in the choices we make and the moments we face. It's the parent having a tough conversation, even when it would be easier to avoid it, or the friend who listens with empathy when someone needs support. It's the employee speaking up for their values, even if their voice shakes, or the colleague who stands up for what's right in a meeting. These acts don't get applause, but they build integrity, shaping who we are when no one is watching. Setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, is an act of self-respect. It's a way of honoring your needs, even if it feels uncomfortable. Real courage is being a beginner, risking looking foolish to grow, and daring to try something new, even when you're unsure of the outcome. We wait to feel ready, but readiness is a myth. The truth is, most of us never feel fully prepared for the things that matter most. Courage is starting before you're ready, taking that first step even when your heart is pounding. You can feel anxious and still give the presentation, or feel afraid and still show up for what matters to you. You can be uncertain and still make the decision, trusting yourself to handle whatever comes next. Courage isn't about erasing fear, but expanding your capacity to hold it, to breathe through it, and to keep moving forward. It's about unhooking from I can't and choosing what matters, even when doubt whispers in your ear. Every day, in small ways, we step into the arena, sometimes trembling, but always moving forward. That's where real strength is forged. That's how we grow, one courageous choice at a time. Courage is a constant choice between comfort and purpose. Comfort is safe and familiar, but it keeps us small. Purpose calls us to risk, to grow, to matter. It's launching a project without guarantees or speaking up for justice despite backlash. Choosing purpose over comfort is uncomfortable by design, but your values are your compass. When you know your why, you can face any how. Ask, which path aligns with my values? Which choice brings me closer to who I want to be? The answer may not be easy, but it leads to integrity and meaning. Every day we choose comfort or purpose. Choose the path that leads you home to yourself. We're often taught that vulnerability is a sign of weakness, something to hide or avoid. But in reality, it's actually our greatest form of courage and strength. Vulnerability means showing up even when we can't control the outcome, whether it's sharing our work, asking for help, or telling our stories honestly. It's about being open, even when it feels risky. It's terrifying at times, but it's also the birthplace of genuine connection, creativity, and growth. When we allow ourselves to be seen, we invite possibility. Admitting I'm struggling isn't a sign of failure. It's a powerful act of strength and self-awareness. It's how we begin to heal and move forward. When we share our struggles, we invite others to be brave too. Our openness gives others permission to drop their guard and be real. Vulnerability creates space for real connection, for empathy, and for understanding. It's the foundation of trust and belonging. Without vulnerability, we can't build authentic relationships or experience true joy. It's what makes our bonds meaningful and our happiness real. When we armor up against pain, we also block out love, connection, and the sense of belonging we all crave. True courage is letting ourselves be seen, imperfections and all, and embracing who we really are. So take off the armor, step into the arena, and open your heart to the world. That's where real life, love, and growth truly happen. Courage isn't a single act, it's a practice. We will fall, fail, and be criticized. The question is, how will we rise? Rising strong requires self-compassion, treating ourselves with kindness, not criticism. Authenticity means standing for your values, even when you stand alone. It's letting go of approval and finding worth within. So live boldly, choose purpose over comfort, embrace vulnerability as strength, speak your truth, even when your voice shakes. Get back up every time you fall. This isn't the easy path, but it's the only path to meaning and connection. Don't wait for fear to disappear. Take the next small, brave step. Make your story a courageous one.